There we go. Yeah, niggas. All right, so you gotta mute that book, whatever you got in the back, and we should be good.
Last month, Roblox updated the app
What
icon.
you got on the TV, my nigga?
This chance.
Turn that shit off, man. So we can get us a strike.
Who? What is my nigga? My babe. Babe.
Yo, what up, y'all? Mute your mics before we get ready to start. We got one watcher so far. What up? If you watching, drop down in the comments and let me know how we looking, man. I got the virtual background because I don't want y'all to see me doing what Shannon Sharpe getting sued for. Choking a bitch out.
Hey, y'all are funny. I didn't even know he was going through that at all today.
Man, where you been at, man? That nigga was the #1 topic on trending topic on Twitter. Do you realize the Pope died and Shannon news was bigger than the Pope?
Hey, look, I'm so disconnected from the world and all of the things that's going on. The only thing connection I got is what I'm doing. That's it.
Hey, man, I understand that, brother. I understand that. But man, this right here, the reason why I felt like this was so important, bro, is because it just shows like this world in this day and age, people is really disconnected from reality. When I read this lawsuit, I was like, bro, why would a judge in their right mind even entertain this?
First off, Shannon fucked up the bag himself. Let's start with some levels of accountability. If we're going to have any levels of accountability, we're going to start with Shannon Sharpe. Let's talk about Shannon Sharpe. First and foremost, you an old ass nigga, right? You're an old ass nigga dating a 20-year-old girl. This girl, you on mute. You on mute. You first off, you 57 years old, and this girl is 20 years old. 20, my nigga.
Hey, he can be her daddy.
He could be
Shit,
in this day and age, he could damn near be her granddaddy.
So number one.
Well, not at 20, but you know.
But number one, Shannon Sharpe. I done seen women in the right age bracket, older women with a lot more going for themselves, throw some pussy at you, Shannon Sharpe. I've seen that with my own eyes, Shannon. And you downplay these women. You don't want to, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to kick it with
man. Shannon Sharpe, 56, nigga.
Right. And this girl was 20. So number one, Shannon, you was out of pocket dealing with that young ass girl.
Now them young girls be the ones.
Young ones for what?
For whatever.
For what?
I ain't saying I'm messing with one of them, but I'm just
57
saying.
years old, you gotta grow up. That for whatever shit is is lame. It's lame. You about to get $100 million, my nigga. Find you an age-appropriate woman. Find you somebody in your fucking age. You look goofy. And this is what happens to old niggas fucking with young bitches. Especially when they about to get that bag. Old niggas is stupid. You want to lay up with this young bitch and you the prize. When in actuality, only thing she gonna do is try to get money out you, fuck your career up, or put some charges on you. This is the history of young bitches. Puffy old as hell, running behind Cassie, when he should have been fucking with bitches in his own age bracket.
I agree with that. I definitely agree with that.
Number 3, Shannon Sharpe. You black country Georgia Bama motherfucker. All y'all country ass niggas grow up in Georgia, lust white women. That's all y'all do. Tyreek Hill. All y'all niggas that grew up in the South just lust over white bitches. Like,
dog, how the hell you go from Georgia to the entire South? I ain't gonna lie, you be saying some wild shit.
For real.
I ain't never seen more interracial. I ain't never seen more interracial relationships than when
What,
you get
nigga?
hold on. Then when you get south of motherfucking New York
South.
City.
How many states you been in the South? I mean, hung
No,
out.
I said south of New York.
South.
Listen,
That's what I said.
listen.
South.
You cut me off. I said south of New York City. I live in New Jersey, which is south of New York City. Pennsylvania, south of New York City. Virginia, south of New York City. North Carolina, I'm included, nigga. Niggas in the southern, they love white bitches. And if
I
you don't,
don't.
huh?
I don't.
You not, hey, these
Hey,
rich
hold
dudes.
on. I do want to point some stuff out. Cause this girl is not even white, nigga. For
Yes,
one.
she is.
No, she's not, man.
Shannon Sharpe don't deal with black women. Show me the picture. Show if this girl a black woman, I swear to God, I'm gonna do 50.
Don't swear to God. Don't be doing all of that, man. Cause I'm telling you what's about to happen to you.
Hold on.
Let me see. Let me see.
Hold on. I think she's Spanish or something. Hold on. I gotta go back to Google. But
She
yeah,
ain't black.
what happened was, hold on. I can't spell her name, dog. That's what's fucking me up. There's no way I can spell it. So what ended up happening is Shannon met her, right?
Mhm.
And he wanted her to sign an NDA. You know, she meeting. They go to the same gym. It's in Vegas. And so her and Shannon started messing around, and then she said Shannon raped her. This was in October. Hold on. I'm trying to get it, dog. Y'all keep talking because I don't know the name, dog. Her name is Dezinger.
Hey. Wow. Hey,
Her
you
name,
see, like me.
Is she white, dog? Is she white? Yes or no?
Nah,
listen,
she ain't
How I
white.
get
She
to
looks
it?
Spanish though.
listen. A lot of them Spanish
Spanish.
motherfuckers think they white. They have that privilege because they light skin. They not dark skinned Spanish motherfuckers. They not Dominicans like we know up here. They don't
How
motherfuckers.
did you find the picture? I got Shannon Sharpe accused this picture. I'm doing it wrong. Oh,
Probably
woman
so.
who accused Shannon Sharpe of rape.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, they was dating for a little while, and you know she said the first time he raped her, and she said it was violently. That's what really got me. What woman get raped violently and kind of still be cool with the man? Is this normal? Like y'all let me know, because women I met. I remember one time this girl I had just started drinking. I probably was 14 and 15. I used to be stealing my grandma gin. She used to be drinking gin and shit in the house.
Yes,
I
Lord.
fuck around and had to steal a bottle. The boy picked me up. Nigga, I got drunk as a motherfucker. We went to the Scots. Man, I threw up all over this girl. She never talked to me again.
Hey.
And niggas getting called back after rape?
Hey, and she don't even look that cute either.
Hold on, I'm trying to get this motherfucker up. Damn, got it. Come
You
on.
got it?
Come on, Google. I hope. I'm trying to see. Damn, ain't nothing popping up for me, dog. I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
Come on,
I
nigga.
wish I knew how to.
You don't know how to use Google, nigga.
I wish
Dear
I could share
America.
my screen.
Dear America.
Which one is her?
Which one? Let me see where you at.
I don't see it.
She look. I seen the picture where she had on white with headphones. Go to images.
This her right here?
What?
I think I got her.
You
So
got her?
she
Y'all
got a
see it?
sexual. Yeah. That's her right there. Hey, so she suing him for $50 million.
Right. Half of what he is supposed to be getting in this
$50
suit.
million.
But this is half of what he is supposed to be getting in his new contract. You feel what I'm saying? So you got to understand what's going on. You got to understand what's going on, bro. Is that these chicks out here, these black men, idiots, are putting themselves in the most stupidest positions.
Oh, we got Kurt on here. Kurt, what up, nigga?
They stupid.
This nigga
If
never
I'm about
on
to get
Facebook.
$100 million, let me tell you something. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna lay low with a chick I've been smashing for a while that fuck with me. I'm not running after no new bitches until this deal closed. That's how people fuck up money. Even if they said Bill Cosby is a rapist, most of this shit came when Bill started trying to get to that bag. And so you gotta watch yourself. Shannon Sharpe put his own self in this position. Fucking moron. Fucking moron.
Dumbest shit. Like
All right. So go ahead.
Hey, I didn't even know the nigga was going through it. You know what I'm saying? Just like I didn't even know the Pope died. That's so how far I'm disconnected from the world, man. That's crazy.
So in the
Like,
words of Tevin Campbell,
I mean, it only happened today, though. When it happened? Yesterday? Last night?
yeah, it came out.
I mean, it just happened tonight. But the reason why I was so the thing that made me like really tune in was because I had time to listen to it on the news, and I was like, wait. So he raped her,
And she kept coming
She
back.
got
You gotta
mad.
get to it. Yeah.
she came back,
Mhm.
raped, and he raped her again. I'm like, dog, is this the world we living in? Because I'm
So
being honest, dog.
every time they had sex, listen, come on, man. Every time they had sex, she's claiming that it was violent and he raped her. So, bitch, why you
And they
keep
say
coming?
it's a videotape out.
Look,
so
And
I
they
ain't
say
getting
it's
it. So why she
audio.
kept coming back?
exactly.
Man,
And it's like even with Puffy shit, it's like at least
Hey,
Puffy
Brooke,
was
you can share your screen if you want to.
yeah, you know how when it's like Puffy had something to hold over these girls. He actually had record contracts for these girls. These girls wasn't trying to sing or get on a podcast or do nothing. They weren't doing shit. So come on, man. This sounds stupid, man. But when you do stupid shit, Shannon Sharpe, you get stupid ass results, bro. And what I'm realizing is the key to a black man's success once you get that level of money is get you a motherfucking wife. Get you a wife. Find you one bitch. You feel me? All these niggas want to be pimps. They want to have fun. They want to do all of this shit. No, man, get you a wife. This is crazy. You ever seen Ray J get charged?
Who?
You never hear about Ray J getting charged with no sex shit. And he a super freak, wild ass nigga. You know
Man,
why?
it's a lot of people who not getting charged like with the sex shit. I don't know if that's a trend or what.
What I'm saying is that the closer you get to that bag and your purpose, you need to find a woman to hold you down, especially if you in entertainment. If you a regular nigga and you like being a bachelor and that's your shit, all right. But if you a nigga about to get $50 or $100 million, it would behoove you, my nigga, to get you a motherfucking girlfriend. Or wife.
I feel
Something steady.
I definitely respect that because boy, it's definitely too risky out here.
It's too risky.
This nigga got a background set up. Man, what you got in the back, man? Let me find out you in the tub somewhere, man.
With a
Hey, we
hoodie.
gotta
I ain't
watch
setting
this
up
nigga,
none. I'm
Lamont.
sorry.
This
I'm laying
nigga
in the bed.
Hey, this nigga's a 69 guard.
Oh man, freaky ass nigga. Freaky ass nigga.
And I see Lamont got the lights low. But yeah, that's one thing I had wanted to say because I was actually talking to somebody about the Diddy shit, and they was like, damn, how did he get so out of pocket? I'm like, is these out of touch? Like if they into all this, they don't know no real freaky women. But now that I'm looking at this, hey, hear me out, bro. Now that I'm looking at this, I don't think Shannon made the wrong move. If you was rich, right?
Yo,
And you can tell me if I'm wrong.
Yeah,
Look. If you was rich and you seen this girl in the gym, Do you really think she would give you that many problems?
Nigga, it ain't about what I think. It's about what's going on in this climate in America. And the first thing I know is protect the bag. This little bitch right here, I'm running every scenario in my head. She don't have no bread. First off, you got to stop fucking with people that don't have more or what you got. It ain't a lot of bitches out here with $50 million or the Shannon Sharpe money. Go get you, holla at Neil Long.
Oh,
Holla
you know
at,
what? You know what? Let me make this point because you said that when niggas get ready to get rich, they need to make sure that you know, they getting married and they settle down. That's if they normal. A lot of these niggas and the women too, they don't be normal, bro. They don't be looking to go home, make money, and take care of your family. I ain't saying that Shannon thing, but a lot of these people, bro, they don't be wanting to do like normal shit. They be going all the way out the box. That's what fucked them up. Shannon could have been had a bad bitch and just sat down. I don't know. I don't know why he does it. I don't know why he did it.
right. That's some goofy shit. And hear me out. And this is the thing. You done seen every nigga who about to get that bag, they crash out. And it's more times than likely with somebody who is not of the black race. Fully. So why would you do some stupid shit like that? You ain't got no old bitches you been bagging that you could run back into and fuck them and be cool with them.
Man, I think these dudes be far connected. Cause I mean, just me speaking hypothetically, right? And y'all don't kill me for this. I'm just speaking. If I was rich and I'm not married, you rich, you single or whatever, you Shannon Sharpe age. Why he don't have why he not moving with somebody who like a little bit normal and free, and he could go ahead and like pay them up front? Cause it looked like this girl ain't even that freaky, maybe.
Because ego is a motherfucker,
These
man.
looks could be deceiving, dog.
Ego is a motherfucker, bro.
Ego is everything.
Like we were saying earlier, Neo got 3 girlfriends. One of them is like a stripper. I seen her strip in Atlanta, but this was like a little while ago. I forgot where we was at. But yeah, Secret Money. That's one of Neo girlfriends. And Neo is not having no problems at all, nigga.
No, because first off, we let society trick us into, look, Neo tried the wife thing. He tried it. And it broke his pockets. And it's not good for him. But every nigga can't control 3 chicks in the house. It take a special kind of nigga to have 3 women.
Sure do.
To work together. Women are the most in this economy right here, women are fucking morons. Because if 3 of us could make $400,000, do you know what we could do with that money? Do you know what the fuck? These bitches worried about dick. They worried about sharing some dick. And they probably gonna end up sharing it anyway. The fuck is wrong with you? You're gonna end up sharing dick whether you know it or not. At least the nigga telling you right here, and this is it. Like, this is what I want to do. But then women to try to come back and say, well, what if I got another nigga, he got some money, can we all get... No, bitch. You can't bring this nigga in the house. You cannot bring this nigga in the house. Period. I don't give a fuck what kind of money this nigga got. Maybe, you know what? I ain't that selfish ass nigga. Bring that nigga on. I don't give a fuck. As long as he pay half of these bills, I don't give a fuck. Just save me some pussy.
That's crazy.
So
what? Just save me some coach. That's it. I ain't mad.
Hey, so Shannon Sharpe was dating a chick?
Yeah, he was dating her, and then
Yeah, and then she said that she realized that they wasn't monogamous once they had kind of like what you call it. Once Shannon Sharpe had did that little Instagram live thing, she talking about she realized that they wasn't monogamous. She got mad about that.
bitch, you are
She
20
got
years.
mad about that. So then, like after New Year's, her and Shannon Sharpe been messing around for like 2 years. Dog, they been messing around for like 2 years.
So she was a baby with God, man. Listen,
Tell
that's
me
one.
he was wrong. Now you stay in your class, son. Stay in your class. You already got older bitches that try to pull the whoop wop on you. Now you fucking with this little young bitch. She only want the bread. She's only with you for the bread. You talking nasty. And that's another thing. You gotta be careful what you say on these phones and texts to bitches nowadays. Cause you don't know what's gonna be in court one day. And you gotta sit up there and be like, and you gotta defend that shit. I'd rather tell her over the phone. You'll never have no text message. Freaky old ass nigga. All these old
Yeah,
bad.
ain't that's kind of crazy? Ain't that? I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of crazy that these dudes be moving like that, like be rich and let people like all the way into their world like that. You know what I'm saying? That shit should
Trick
be
they
like
stupid ass right out the game.
like a hidden world.
You trick they stupid ass right out the game, bro. Trick them right out the game.
Yeah, I
Pussy.
don't get that.
Yo, niggas don't get
that
tricked out the game. This the new shit. Is either you're a pedophile, you're a sexual assaulter, or you're a Rico gang member. That's it. That's where they getting niggas at. Sexual.
I agree with you on that, bro. That's the only thing they get niggas on, like shit like that.
Solo, they putting your ass in a Rico, a Freako, a Rico,
All that shit.
Freako, or a Chico, nigga.
Not the Freako.
They putting your ass in a Freako.
And this another thing. This one more thing I want to point out. Like just from a legal standpoint, why she ain't even pressed charges? She said he just raped her in January of 2025.
That's how you.
And she only suing him. She ain't even trying to put the man in jail. She's trying to hit his pockets.
Right.
So these people don't even really want justice.
That shit, exactly. They don't want justice. They wanna come up. If you got raped in 2025, there is no statute of limitations. You could have this man arrested, but you don't. Your goofy ass.
Maybe she got raped a couple months ago.
Your goofy ass you wanna come up on a nigga, man. But you wanna come up on a nigga, man. Shannon Sharpe, you would have never went through this.
She actually got raped like a couple months ago, man.
You would never go through this with Viola Davis.
Hold on, Lamont in this bitch like 2 or 3 times.
Word, that nigga linked up. Yeah, man. So your boy Kanye West jumped out the window today, man.
Yeah, hey.
What's up with your man? Yo?
Oh man, I ain't even gonna lie. I couldn't even read that. I couldn't even read that, dog.
Yo.
Kanye West is on one.
Yo. This nigga's the ultimate crash out. Like,
oh, Kanye?
Kanye, man.
Yeah, definitely is.
That nigga the ultimate crash out, cuz like, yo, come on, yay. Yo, that was some shit you was supposed to say for therapy. You weren't supposed to, nigga. You weren't the fuck.
What he actually said? You think you could pull up what he said?
He said my dad had pornos in his drawer, Playboy magazines, and my mom had some too, but hers was way more interesting. So I used to do what we saw in the video, my mother videos, to my cousin from the time I was 6 to like 14.
Come on, Kanye. What is
So
wrong with this man?
Kanye is the anti-Hassan Campbell. And Hassan said he ain't swallow that pipe. Hassan Campbell said, "Oh, Africa Bambaataa was raping him at 13." Look, ain't no nigga from the Bronx getting raped at 13. You learn how to. Hey yo, do you know any niggas from Liberty City that was letting a nigga fuck them at 13 that wasn't a fag?
Hey, we can't say the F word.
All right, a backdooria. Hey, Lamont, you know
Hold
any
on.
niggas that would, you know
I think
any
his
niggas,
phone going out. Oh, there you go.
No, I
Mont,
can hear. Go ahead.
you know any niggas that was backdoor boogieing with grown men at 13?
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Nah, go ahead. I'm listening.
You know any niggas is letting niggas pipe them down at 13 and wasn't stabbing this nigga to death, or they was
I'm
like
telling you, or killing him, or killing somebody like I don't even know. At 13, man, at 10, what you talking about?
Dog,
About
I ain't gonna
13
lie.
at
I had to make myself kind of sensitive to that because I didn't know so many like homosexual encounters was happening with people who not homosexuals. But your homeboy ain't telling you like what's going on with him. He telling his sister, he telling the best friend. And so I actually ain't never heard of none of my homeboys going through stuff like that. But I was hearing people say it's happening every day. I was like, really? And it kind of made me look like I was out of touch because I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't hearing it. None of my friends ever came to me and said that. I never even experienced that myself.
That shit's out, man. I don't even understand.
Yeah,
That goes back.
I don't
That
know.
goes back to the little show that me and a friend of mine went on, and they was up there talking and saying, and the little chick bust out and say, "Oh, all men know what men want." Oh no, the hell I don't.
Yeah, I couldn't.
that bitch a freak, nasty sodomite.
Like, nah, I smoke. Hey, that why I said remember we was at the house on Sunday. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what you want, my guy.
Hey, boy, for real.
And then some people were trying to break it down like, oh, all men want pussy. You right? We do. You right? But I don't. That's the only thing I know that y'all know.
The only thing I can agree on is one thing, right? And this the only way you know you don't want something is because you thought about it, right? You had to think about it and run it through your mind, and it filtered like, nah, nigga, that ain't what's up. When I was like 10, I was like, kissing niggas, that's not what's up.
That shit didn't even sound right to me at 10.
It didn't fit. I was like, it wasn't, it was just natural that it was like, but you had to think about it to say no. Like the same way, if somebody made you some liver, you would have to look at that shit and be like, I'm not eating that shit.
I'm not eating that shit. I don't eat no liver.
So I think there's
like, you want to know like what the crazy part is? It got to be happening more than we know. Because why women always say that? That's not the first time I heard a woman say that. Like, I was watching, I forgot what we was watching, and I was like, man, they putting way more gay experiences on TV.
What, like the adolescence of Tyler Perry? What? No.
I forgot what we was watching, man.
No.
And she was like, and I really was to the point. Oh, I think this when P Valley first came out.
Oh man.
And P Valley was having like all the shocking scenes.
No, murder.
And I like P Valley. Like, I caught my daddy walking around the house one day talking about 30 pounds of pressure. 30 pounds of pressure. I was like, oh my God. He said, that's my show. He's like, but goddamn, man. Look, man.
Well, I think it comes from a lot of incarceration culture. Like when you think about a lot of brothers that went to jail and they was doing wild shit in jail. And a lot of brothers would say, yo, I did that in jail. That don't make me a backdooria.
All right, so look, I'm glad you
And
said
so when
that.
they came home, hear me out, they come home, right? They exhibited those same attributes on the street.
And
You know,
again,
they don't get that same, hear me out. A lot of these niggas don't get the same love.
nigga,
Like actual physical touch. They never touched their dad. They never touched their mother. The only person that ever touched them was this nigga. So
Oh
think
my
about
God.
it. Think about it. And then
no,
you
man,
gotta see.
it's not no think about it. And you know what? Before I disregard what you saying, I'm gonna respect your opinion. But nigga, I was in that shit for 10 years.
Yeah, but
And
you knew what the touch of your mother was. You knew what the touch of
man,
your
I'm
father
talking about
was.
what I seen.
Right.
I'm talking about what I seen. That shit is not as open as people think. In a compound of 7,000 people, bro, you don't have 600-700 punks running around there, bro.
All right.
Just
So how many? Since I don't want to say it, how many you got in a population of 7,000 people? How many is it?
700.
All right, so check it out. I'm gonna give you a comparison, right? I'm gonna just give you a comparison. I was in a dorm, we had 60 people. We had one openly gay man in there. And to my knowledge, we had two. Because we had what dude name was? Big dude, man. He had like 2 life sentences. He used to be raping them white boys. Are in the white boys. We can't say that. But
and then you got them. Was you with Aryan Nation niggas?
well, I was involved in the Aryan Nation. It was like a little riot. Yeah.
Yeah, so them Aryan niggas, they be fucking each other. Them tattooed niggas,
I
they
never
be in
seen
there
that. I ain't gonna lie, I never seen that.
because you're not a punk.
It don't matter.
You
The
feel me?
door
Like,
open.
if
It's
you
no.
ain't in
It's
that
no.
world,
Hold on. It's no doors on the bathroom.
So if a nigga getting it,
I'd have
you
been in
gonna
the
see him
open
getting it.
bay. I'd have been in the open bay dorm. I was in a couple open bay dorms.
nigga,
This
don't they
shit's got
got
60 people.
I ain't
They
never
got
been,
80 people. The
I've never
shower
been to
wide
prison.
open. It's no closed doors.
I've never been to prison. But
Yeah, me neither.
In the movies, right? They got like little kitchen areas in the back, right? Where nobody can see shit. Where the nigga go back there, get stabbed. The guard don't see shit. Some of that shit gotta be real, nigga.
Well,
They got a
I don't know
secret
because you
garden
in New
that
Jersey.
you never went to.
You in New
I know you
Jersey.
ain't go to the secret garden. They can make it come alive.
See, that's the thing. In prison, that's why dudes be getting hurt. Because you can't really hide. Somebody gonna see something. And like for gangbangers and stuff like that, that should be a major violation. It's
like you
always
said,
somebody watching.
If you a nigga in there with double life, right? And
If you a nigga in there with double, if you in there with double life, everybody know you like ass. It ain't no secret. You can't hide that, bro.
That's what I'm saying. And
prison is not the place to hide it. So when you say dudes going in,
tearing each other the fuck up, that's my mentality, nigga. Like that's why I ain't never wanted to go to prison. Cause that all they gotta give the guard a couple egg rolls and it's over for you, nigga. Then you go turn
anytime for one, anytime you think you could trust the police, you already lost whatever battle you about to get in.
But we on a tangent.
The police.
We talking about how this shit is so prevalent, but we don't know it, right? And I never knew that black men in America, we the poster child. This sound fucked up. Y'all ready? For being flamboyant punks.
Wow.
You don't see no white man like RuPaul.
Wow. You got white men out there.
You don't see no white Saucy Santana. You don't see no white nigga that get a BBL and be twerking on Love and Hip Hop with nails. We done became the poster child for everything fucked up in America. Gang banging, fatherlessness, prison culture, fucking each other. What else?
I agree with all of that, except for I think that right now, blacks, African American men are probably the best fathers in the world, and that's on display.
Right, but what I'm saying is we the face of it. And
we the face of what? Good fathers?
No, hear me out. Statistically, we are better fathers than white men. But the stigma and the face of it through propaganda has made us look like we ain't shit. We've only made strides in public perception as good dads within the last generation. Me and your generation changed that.
I agree with that.
We changed that shit.
Because
you see niggas walking their kids to school. We had games. We had every, you know what I mean? We did.
We show up.
Right. But on the back end.
No, I'm with you though.
But on the back end, we got more kids in our race going to prison for murder coming from fatherless homes. So it's a balance. It's like a catch-22. We are doing it in small increments, but as more as we go to jail, it shows like we ain't doing shit as fathers. Speaking of fathers, I was watching The Breakfast Club, and Big Dirk was on there, and that's Little Dirk's father.
Oh, when this was?
Nigga, I podcast, nigga, so I'm always on my shit, nigga.
Oh, I missed that. I ain't even see that. Yeah. Big Dirk,
nigga. I'm always on my shit, nigga. Man.
Yeah,
and so
shout out to Big Dirk, man.
I found it like they was up there. I don't know what they was up there for, but they was talking about all the good that Little Dirk was doing in the hood, spending money on this, scholarships, book bags, all of this great shit. And in the back of my mind, I said, where the fuck was you at when your son was putting out death music, nigga? When your son was telling niggas, clean niggas up.
Yeah.
When your son was out there. Drill music is death music. It ain't, only way they dress it up is when they be like, I love it, Kalani. That ain't even drill. That's an R&B. That's an R&B song on a drill beat. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? I love it, Kalani. I hate that fucking. I thought that was a bitch. I was like, she like Kalani like me, and then I found out that was a nigga. But the music Lil Durk put out will travel and last way longer than any good deed he put in Chicago. And what Durk did was fun drills, nigga. He got checks and put techs in niggas' hands. I don't give a fuck what you do on the back end. That's what matters the most. Talk to me, man.
I mean, shit, you don't want me to talk to you, cause all I'm gonna say is everybody got to change. We would not get Malcolm X if we ain't have Red.
Yeah, but Malcolm X was doing shit. He wasn't a celebrity. He didn't have millions of fans following him, putting out a negative message, which internally fucked up the hood. Malcolm fucked himself up and ended up in prison. It's just so happened now that Dirk ended up in prison. But think about all the niggas that was with Dirk that's in prison. The niggas that he funded drills on. The shit that he did in the hood that nobody know about. I understand you trying to change, but sometimes, hey, Lamont.
I'm here.
Can a nigga rape a bunch of kids and then he change?
You can't ask me that because I'm want to do something to him.
Right. So you do a bunch of bad shit. That's like Hitler saying, yo, you know what? I know I killed all y'all J's, but you know what? I'm a changed man now. Get me in the temple. Come on.
Look, that thing that we call change, right? Now don't get me wrong. Even though I did just make a comment on the statement that you made, I feel anybody can change off of anything. It's a choice. You just got to do it. But how are people going to look at you when you make that change? That's the question.
And whatever you do that you have to change from, you have to deal with the stigma after that.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So you ain't changing. You ain't changing so people could like you. See, that's the That's the hype about most of this shit. Like, you ain't changing so somebody could like you. You changing for you. So
Yeah.
whatever,
But you're 100% right.
whatever
But
you done did, whatever happened, if the people you did it to don't like you, guess what you gotta start doing? You gotta keep pushing on, because that's over with.
right.
They
But
probably ain't gonna like you. That's just like you could do something to your family. People could do stuff to their mama. It don't have to be extreme. And your mama might be like, I never forgive you for that. And you know what I'm saying? Once you change, you just have to be like, Mom, you know, I'm sorry. You know,
yeah,
I
I
was
think
going
with
through
Dirk
whatever I
though,
was going through. You know, I learned.
to me that was a cleanup campaign. It felt like his father and them had to get out there and like they drumming up sympathy.
I mean, why not though? That's his son.
Mm-hmm.
That's his son.
He's supposed to, but I can also have my
His son got
opinion.
him out of prison. You
But
know,
I
Big
can also
Dirk had a life sentence. He
yeah,
had a life sentence.
I can also have my opinion and say that it's too little, too late. Like I seen it. You try to become a Muslim because you know you was put. It just don't it feel like that? Like we knew you was about to catch this case. Now you turn to Islam. You doing all
Nah,
this shit in
to
the
me, I mean, a lot of stuff could have happened. His dad came home. His dad was Muslim. He had a lot of respect for his dad. He looked up for his dad. His dad was Muslim. His dad was also in Chicago with a bunch of other real Muslims. They sitting down, they talking to him. He listening. Boy, you sit in a room full of them real NOIs, boy. It's gonna do something
right.
to you.
But that still, dude, that don't stop you from
You
ordering
can't
niggas.
ignore it.
It don't stop.
Oh yeah. Shit, nigga killed my dog still though. Assalamu alaikum,
And that's the cycle what got these kids fucked up. Is that
Hopefully
niggas can't
it
let
stopped.
niggas
My
can't.
advice to any of them, like I like what Wallow said. I had to forgive my brother's killer, so I could make it. So I don't walk around with that burden, like what I got to do, or I got to do this, or I got to do that. You know what I'm
You know the
saying?
thing I want. Yeah, you gotta make
you
amends.
forgive to free yourself.
And you say that again.
You have to forgive to free yourself.
You got to, man. And at the end of the day, I was watching these. Sometimes I go down a rabbit hole, and I watch these outsiders, motherfuckers from London, niggas, Indian motherfuckers, and they be in Memphis, in the gangest part of Memphis, talking to the wildest niggas, and I'd be like, yo, if I went there, they would rob the fuck out of me. But the white boy can go there with the camera, and he's like, so when did you jump off the porch? when did you do your first drill? And I was like, yo. So one of the young niggas said, yo, they was like, when is it gonna end? He's like, it ain't never gonna end. Cause they gonna spin, we gonna spin, and we gonna keep spinning. And I said, yo, we might have to kill a whole generation of niggas, yo. Like, just get them the fuck out of here. Like, maybe
they can't be saved.
Huh?
They can't be saved, dog.
They can't be saved.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. Take it from me. This guy right here, cause you might don't know, but I actually been friends with him since I was like 11 or 12.
Oh, you was a jit? How y'all say it down there? I was a jit. What the fuck is a jit, nigga?
And people who know us, they know like you know, it became a time where, you know, we was respected, we was popular and stuff like that. And at the end of the day, it don't mean nothing. I had a homeboy came home from the feds, he just did 20. In my mind, I think they should have threw a parade for him.
For what?
You know what I'm saying?
For
I remember
fucking
us sitting,
what?
huh?
Throw a parade for fucking what? Did he build a school?
Nah.
Did he build a hospital? Did he free some niggas?
No, of course not.
Is he in a scared straight program where he help young niggas?
Nah.
For what? It's stop.
See, that's the problem.
Elevating fucking criminals.
Nah. That's why you can't pull up to those hoods in Memphis because of what you saying and the way you saying it. You saying it like somebody who accepts accountability and consequences and go and do their time Like that's not something to look at neither. Them young dudes, nobody telling them, hey, they don't give you awards and praises at the end of this. You know that, right?
No, and that's why I hated
You
the
go
fact.
in the same way you came.
That's why I
Instead,
hated the fact
niggas
we
say
were
they
celebrating
stupid.
Big Meech.
Niggas say they this. And most niggas ain't never been through half of what them young niggas been through. Nobody know how to talk to them.
But here's the thing.
Go
I
ahead.
don't think we should talk to them, Lamont. You know what I think? These niggas is going to crash out themselves. This is the era where you invest in private prisons as a black person. Because these little drill music motherfuckers, and I watched all states. They be in Memphis. They be here. And these little motherfuckers is out of their mind, Lamont. They
Nah, I
smoke
already
this.
know, man.
Yo,
Yeah, you right. You right.
yo. The white boys is using them for target practice. We using each other for target practice. And at the end of the day, the jails is getting paid. Dear black people,
Yeah.
let's put our money together and invest in private prisons and funeral homes. So when these little young niggas die, we can get paid. If you know anybody on the south side of Chicago that's gangbanging, please put a life insurance policy on him ASAP. The highest one you could get.
Wow.
He gonna be out of here. That's how we gonna get money, nigga. We gonna go to Memphis, and we gonna go to Memphis and get a bunch of niggas like
And it's
murder
crazy,
capital.
and it's crazy because I ain't gonna lie, that's probably what the white people be thinking too. Just stay out of the way, they'll take care of themselves.
But they will.
Yeah.
They will. It ain't nothing elevating these young men. And I'm not saying every young man out there. So all you sensitive ass mothers, my son, I'm not talking about your punk ass son, nigga. I'm talking about one of them young niggas out there that's walking around with a pole the size of Bow Wow when he was 13.
Yeah. Hey, and all them little young niggas ain't about that life. They just try to fill in. And when the heat really get hot, them niggas be getting missing.
You know what I love? When I would watch them shits on YouTube where the nigga start crying when he get all that time.
Oh boy.
He'd be like, I
Yeah, I want to go home. Yeah.
Mommy.
Yeah.
I heard one nigga in there, he was like, Mommy. I was like, nah, nigga.
Nah, nigga, too
You ain't
late.
gonna skill. You about to be somebody, mommy. And I ain't talking about a parent, nigga. You about to be a mommy, nigga. They about to have your ass in some shorts, nigga. And you light skinned. It's always the
I
light
can't.
skinned niggas that be crying. They be
Hey,
like,
hold up. All light skinned niggas don't be crying now.
I ain't never seen no nigga with near complexion cry in court. I ain't never seen no dark skinned nigga cry in court, nigga. Light skinned niggas, they catch them cases, they be tough as hell. They be tough. Comment show up to y'all. This is an example. All right, what the fuck? I see it. But yeah, light skinned niggas be crying in court. I think I'll be crying in court too. If I caught one of them, if I caught Hey Lynette, did you want to cry? A little bit? Did you want to cry a little bit, Lynette?
Well, this the thing with me. I ain't have to cry. Cause I was already in, like my crime was already done. By the time I got sentenced, I only had like 3 or 4 years left.
Oh, okay. And this shit I'd have been in that bitch.
So I was in a situation where every day I thought I was gonna fight my case, get out, and go home.
Gotta get up.
So
wow.
when I actually got sentenced, I'm like, oh shit, this ain't that bad. I only got a couple years left.
Oh, nigga, you was in there like the sounds of blackness, nigga. You was optimistic.
I mean, it was either that or give up, or worse, take some crazy plea and not even fight.
I mean, it sounds so fucked up that these generation of boys is doomed, man, because
and they don't listen. So I kind of want to give you pushback on the wild shit. But at the same time, I know for a fact that they don't be listening for real.
No, they don't want to hear shit. Even the ones with their head on right half the time don't want to listen, man.
Yeah, if they realize they worth, like I'm smart, I'm beating the odds, You definitely, me or you definitely can't tell them that.
Nah, man. I just look and say that you look at Indian young teenage niggas, they not doing what our boys doing. It's like our boys are fucked up, man. If it was up to me, I'd be like C. Dolores Tucker, my nigga. I might ban certain hip hop. It's the
Hey, but you
music.
know why our people are messed up? 9 times out of 10, they got something to do with the parent. And I ain't trying to talk about like my boy. Like my boy wasn't raised nowhere close to the way I was raised. Like I remember when I took my son to the projects, to the pork and bean project, my son was looking at me like, damn, daddy, you stayed over here. Let me lock this car door. Take me back to grandma's house type shit. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga was like, I'm not fucking with this shit. Hey,
Nah,
Pop.
he's not.
He like, Pops, you want some bullshit right now,
Yeah,
Dad.
take me back where I feel safe at. And I understood it. And I ain't judged my boy because I told myself, I say, look, he
You
wasn't raised nowhere close to the way I was raised. My son grew up in the suburbs in a 5-6 bedroom house. You know what I'm saying? And that's all he know. He don't know nothing about Miami living, the projects and stuff like that.
as they shouldn't. You know what I mean? And for me,
I
it's
mean,
like,
them kids, man, these kids nowadays, dog, they don't even give a fuck about that shit.
Facts.
yo,
Because it just, I mean, I don't really know. And the crazy part is, I usually always got something to say or some advice, but with these kids, bro, I don't even know. Because I remember, and I hate to use myself as an example because I know that these kids don't think like that. But coming up, I knew I was fucked up. Like, I knew that my grandma, like, worked at a grocery store. Like, it be crazy. People parents right now be nurses. People parents be like realtors, lawyers, teachers.
but your grandmother was old by the time you
My
got there, my
grandmother,
nigga. She wasn't supposed to be working that
nigga,
hard.
let me tell my story. Nigga, you ain't even live with us.
Oh,
Nigga,
nigga.
get your ass out of here.
That's what old people work at, the
That's what
grocery
I'm
store.
saying. My grandma worked at Publix, dog, and people be like, "Oh yeah, man, you had it all." Nigga, my grandma was a cashier at a grocery store.
At least you had that lemonade on deck. That
And
Publix
it's funny, huh?
At
What'd
least
you
you
say?
had that Publix lemonade. That Publix lemonade.
Nigga,
Fire.
I had homemade spaghetti. I think it got to a point where I didn't even give a fuck how much Miss Hattie was making. She was gonna buy me a polo, but thinking about it now, you know what I'm saying? Like me and my friends, we was kind of like trying to make it. We always knew we had to make it. Niggas was trying to go to college. And you be talking to people from in high school now, they be like, hey, so shit, what you think you gonna go to college for? I'm gonna go to college to be a heart surgeon. Nigga, you been in your room under the cover on the phone for the last
But you
16
gotta
years. How
understand
you
this.
gonna go operate on the heart?
You are
Sit
40. You
your
are
ass
40.
down, man.
Hold on. Let me jump in real quick. You are
Go ahead,
40. You are 40 plus years old, sir. You had other visual things other than the streets. You grew up maybe at the
Nigga,
tail
was
end.
you there?
No,
Nigga,
hear
was
me
you
out.
there?
Hear me out.
I
You
don't know
had
what the
other
fuck you
things.
talking about. You gotta talk about yourself.
Listen, whether
Listen.
you believe it or not, you saw the Cosby Show. And it was subliminally in your brain that black people could do other things and that we were civilized.
Of course.
Hear me out. You somehow walked past the TV or maybe sat one night and watched Different World. So you saw things could be different. You grew up maybe listening to hearing a KRS-One.
Wait, hold on. Why are you using me for example?
No, I'm just saying.
Nigga,
For
I am
our
one of the people, and my friends will tell you, I always wanted to do something with my life.
No, but you're saying this is why you and your friends, y'all had other aspirations.
Yeah,
It's
nigga.
because,
We knew we had to get out of there.
Let me finish. It's because you had certain things in your life you could reach to positivity, and it was popular. Like when y'all was coming up, KRS-One was popular.
Mm-mm.
Ice Cube was still popular. Motherfucker, they wasn't that far removed, even though they may have been old school, but they still was a little bit in your realm.
Well, I ain't
Tupac,
gonna say that. I'm gonna let Lamont speak on this because
Lamont,
Lamont went to college,
tell me,
star
y'all
football
have
player,
positive shit
all
to
that
look
shit.
at.
Ask him why he did it. Ask him why he did it. I ain't
Why
gonna
you
say
went,
that.
Lamont, you went to school?
We went to the same middle school, same high school, all of that. I think he froze.
I can't hear you.
His lips ain't moving. His lips moving?
Yeah.
My fault.
Come on,
I
Lamont.
said,
Come
man,
on.
the reason I did it, I really wanted to get out of the hood.
We ain't need no inspiration for what we seen in reality, nigga.
Hell no. It was the way I was living, man. And then, to be honest with you, when I got out of the hood, I got out of the hood by not by choice. You know what I'm saying? I just had a good job, and they gave me an opportunity to move to Atlanta.
Right. So that's
My
what I'm
grandmother
saying.
never owned a car. I didn't have to watch TV or hear KRS-One to know. Grandma,
You're missing
don't
my
worry.
point. My point is that there were positive things leaking into you, whether you knew it or not. A lot of things we learn through osmosis. It's not even taught to us, but it's in our environment and we pick it up. You feel what I'm saying? The OGs that may have talked to you and put you on the right track, they probably was listening to some shit like Ice Cube or Face where they've learned the lesson and they putting you on to something, or they've seen something. They read Malcolm X in jail. The young kids today don't have none of that pouring into them. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it ain't nothing on Netflix that they could watch that's cool and positive. None of the music on the radio is cool and positive. Ain't nothing cool and positive pouring into these
You gotta
kids.
either do this.
I
All
mean,
that shit is violent.
I
Everything
ain't
you
gonna lie. What you
Nah, you
saying?
fucking
What you
snoring.
saying? People need to
This
hear.
is the
I
fuck you
can't go against it.
doing.
Okay, so I think because my
What you
computer's
saying? People
slower,
need to hear.
some of the
On
time
some
I'm
real
not
shit.
you gotta
sure
mute,
if I
Lamont.
can hear myself.
I
Still.
got him.
Mm-mm.
So I can't even go against what you said, even though I want to argue you down. But I really can't though. That
It
need to
ain't
be
nothing
said.
positive, cool pouring into these niggas.
That need
Everything,
to be said though. I agree with you on that.
everything is, look what's being poured into them. Violence, 50 Cent, all that gangster shit, drilling. Then they go to Tyler Perry, his backdooria shit going on over there. Then
Now I really can't disagree with what you're saying, dog.
you feel what I'm saying? Even in your era, you had, and you could say you younger than me, even in your era, you had Kanye, who
I
made
was
it cool.
already grown when Kanye came out though.
Your era would be what? 2000?
I mean, to me, I don't know if you count this as a positive song, but what kind of song would this be? Even I use this as an example because when I heard this song, it was like I could see this. Jay-Z, when he had the song "You Must Love Me," just listening to that song, I just realized like who the fuck want to live like that? You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Exactly. D Dub, what up, girl? And so what I'm saying that is everything when especially you raising boys, everything you pour into them gotta be positive. Because nothing in the atmosphere is giving them positivity. Nothing.
It's late.
Unmute Lamont. Unmute Lamont.
Nah,
When you raising little boys as a father, take them off mute, guys. Let me unmute them.
I don't think you're talking to us. You talking to us?
nah. He talking to us. He thought I was on mute. I ain't on mute.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. Is like, think about it, Lamont. I don't know if you heard me while you was gone. And I was saying there ain't nothing positive pouring into our kids. Nothing. Complete fuckery. TikTok, hip hop, hoism, backdooria, drill, violence, fuckery. Where's the positivity? Where are the Bill Cosby images? Where's the motherfucking Malcolm Jamal Warners? Where's the motherfucking Martins? Even Martin had his own apartment. Like, where the fuck is the positivity for these, especially for our boys? Where's that, man? That's why I said, like, if you don't curate that shit, the world will curate your child for you, and you won't like what'll be in that museum. Once again, if you don't curate your child, the world will put what they want into that museum.
Nah, I definitely feel you. And with that, y'all, I think that's a perfect way to end. I ain't gonna lie, you got some sense. You showed the people at the end you got some sense, man. I appreciate that.
Word, man.
Smoke, I love to do something with him too, like on the real though.
Oh nah. He gonna tap in. We just
Hey, yo,
gotta
you know I'm
listen
an
to him
up
a
top
little
nigga,
bit.
so you gotta say pause. And you laying in the bed, you gotta say pause, nigga. I like to do something with him. Pause, nigga. A project.
Hey
You gotta
man. Hey, look. I'm definitely from the South. Born and raised in the South. I just got to Georgia. Nah, I'm lying. I've been to Georgia 14 years.
Damn, nigga talk about he just got to Georgia. How he make that mistake?
Ain't you from Miami?
I'm from Miami, yeah.
So you've been in the South your whole life.
Yeah, pretty much.
Miami in the South?
Miami's not the South. Miami is Miami.
Yeah,
Thank you, Smoke. Miami is Miami.
Them niggas wear Timberlands in Miami.
in the summer.
Yeah, niggas up here don't even do that shit. You see a nigga in some
No
Timbs.
more. Niggas up there don't do that anymore.
Yeah, we ain't do that since 93. If you see a nigga with some Timbs on in the summer, he about to shoot shit up, or this nigga from Ohio.
Ohio.
He from Ohio. That nigga
Hey, you know
from Ohio.
Ohio, man. I ain't got nothing bad to say about Ohio, man. Cleveland, what up, man?
He just came home. Or he
Columbus,
did 28
what's up,
years.
man?
He went down when he was 12, and he just came home. And that nigga walking around with 10, and it's hot, like.
And basketball shorts.
And best with a herringbone on that's chipped on the side. The herringbone.
Hey, we appreciate everybody for tuning in. This was
Word
like
up.
a little pop-up, man. We had to talk about the Shannon Sharpe shit. We end up leading into some other shit. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for tapping in just for a quick little hot topic, man. And I see we got some views too. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if y'all watching the numbers.
Shannon Sharpe. I invite you, Shannon Sharpe. Find you a big booty stripper like Tyrese did from Atlanta that keep her mouth closed.
Tyrese or Neo?
Tyrese.
Wow.
You know he be finding them big booty girls from Atlanta, wifing them up for like a year and a half, then be crying about them bitches on Instagram.
Hey, somebody gonna show this to Tyrese. Tyrese be tapped in. I don't know who in charge of his social media, boy. Tyrese will pop up on you. Hey, man. Heard that shit you saying.
You better sit his ass down somewhere.
Boy, nigga, I'm Ving Rhames, nigga.
All right, hey, man, we want everybody to have a good night. We thank y'all for tapping in. This another one in the books, man.
It probably went on YouTube. We dropped it. You know what I mean? Thank everybody. It was great. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but while we on here, everybody go watch my little video I posted. Smoke, you watched it. I appreciate you, my guy. But hey,
while you here.